Hi guys. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since I've made a video. Um, there is so much going on. There is a lot of feeling lost, feeling like not even that you're comparing yourself to others, it's that you're comparing yourself to yourself. And it's like, how do you stop this? How do you quit doing this? The thing is, I've talked about this a little bit in the shorts, but the thing is, we are so used to hearing other people's outside voices judging us. If you were born in the 80s, 70s, beyond the 2000s, even 2010, that era, you heard people criticizing you all the time. And that is something big that we're purging right now. It's really hard not to beat yourself up. It's a lot of like feeling free, and then all of a sudden, there's people attacking over something. Or just like tiny little comments on social media. You know how like a test is sent to you when you're doing good and you accelerate and you move forward with all these steps? That's exactly what's happening. And it's not because you're failing, trust me, it's because you're actually doing really good with your journey. The devil will send tests when you're leveling up. It gets harder with each level. It's like Mario. You can't really get to the next level without more challenges than before, and it's because you're stronger than before. It's not because you're a failure, it's not because you deserve it. It's because you can handle it, and it's not saying, here, we're gonna put shit on you just because you can handle it. It's because you are a light that can actually shed more upon other people's shadows. Not that you're speaking out or being argumentative in these situations, you really shouldn't, but it's more or less like practicing patience and just practicing saying, I'm gonna let you feel that way because you feel that way. There's nothing I can do to dictate it, and I don't have an argument here, and that's all I have for you. Even if you're just doing it mentally, even if you're just doing it to a situation or a person or a place or a thing, and you're not openly having this conversation, because I'm going to be real with you guys, if you try and have a conversation with someone who is at that level, who wants to bicker and belittle and thinks it's hilarious to make fun of people for something 10 years ago, you're not going to get through to them. No matter what you say, do, or practice with them or away from them, nothing will get through to them. And sometimes, I'm going to tell you this, I hate saying this because I hate thinking this way, these people are put on this earth for that very reason. They're put on this earth just to help you push forward and move forward. Some people don't move up, some people don't move forward. And the thing is they're not there for you to laugh at and say, yeah, you're never gonna leave your demons alone, you're gonna live in your shadow, whoever. It's not that. It's that's a lot of pain that their baby soul has experienced. And that's just it. Baby souls feel their emotions the strongest, if that makes sense, like newer souls. Earth, I heard, is like one of the hardest places to cohabitate on. And as you can see, with social media growing, flowing, and things getting more expensive, people believing that they're going to be broke forever because of the recession that's happening, it really is placing a lot of fear on others. Things are going to fluctuate up and down. The government's starting to go after people who are low income after doing all these handouts. There's nothing we can do about it. That's the problem, except persevere and move forward, right? Staying positive, finding other means of income. If you're a people person, if you have a lot of conversations, start a channel and see what you can do from there. There's also little things you can do on the side. You can go clean people's houses. You can buy and resell things. It's not scummy. You're trying to survive. And it's weird that I'm mentioning this stuff. Someone must need ideas. But dog sitting, babysitting, stuff like that. There's a lot going on. And keeping yourself busy, not necessarily saying go out and hustle and make something of yourself. It's keeping yourself busy. Like, practice making yourself a homemade iced coffee every morning. Practice making yourself a nice relaxing tea and running a bath and lighting candles and incense every night. Fill your day with mindful things. Put more thought into your foods. I know it's hard to do that because food can get expensive, but I'm going to tell you guys something cheap, a cheap idea that I found. It's not a lot of people like ramen noodles, but my friend's talking about it a lot, and I do ramen. I throw an egg. I boil it partially. I don't boil it all the way in. I crack an egg on top of it. I throw a little bit of cheese in there, and I put my seasonings. You can put whatever you want. You can also throw shrimp in there that's partially cooked. Pop it in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes. Let it, if you like hard eggs, go a little longer. But if you like soft yolk, I do 2 to 3 minutes, and it's so runny, it's yummy, it's delicious, and it's a cheap meal, and it looks fun, right? But there's a lot of cheap things you can do. I thought I'd share that because ramen's a big thing right now. I think it's like, it's big on TikTok. I don't watch a lot of TikTok, but my friends send me food all the time. Yeah, this is kind of a ramble. There are ways to live mindful without spending a few $1,000s a month just to have the aesthetic. A lot of people do the mindful life publicly on their TikToks for the aesthetic, and we think we have to spend the money, have these bamboo glass lid things, you know what I mean? Go to the dollar store and get a glass cup for $1. It's literally, it's not that hard. And if you already have cups, who cares about the aesthetic? You don't need to record everything you're doing to live this life. We are not here to be a display for the world. Unless you want to do that, go right ahead. I'm not judging, but don't beat yourself up because you don't have the same aesthetic as people who are mindful and spiritual on social media. You can live that life without showing people. And something I want to talk about, this cancel culture, okay? This is a whole different video. I'm just going to give you a peek of what I'm going to talk about. Cancel culture are mean bullies who have nothing to target anymore without reason. Does that make sense? People who love to belittle others and can't anymore. They can't because they want to have that nice mindful facade. They see a celebrity do something and they all go in. Mean girl energy. Don't be a part of cancel culture, guys. It's the next video. Bye.